Welcome to Japan.
It is our very first time in the country and we cannot even believe we're here. It's a huge bucket list moment for us. We're here in early March and we'll be here for a total of 6 weeks, which means we'll be here for sakura season, for cherry blossom season.
We'll be hitting all of the iconic spots on this trip, starting in Tokyo and exploring where the past meets the future. We'll then explore Osaka, the culinary capital of Japan, Kyoto where the blossoms look best, the incredible Mount Fuji, Nara and the bowing deers, and finishing off with some relaxation in a traditional onsen town. Join us for this series as we tick off one of our top bucket list destinations in the world, starting with the perfect first day in Tokyo. Probably could do with a bit of sugar.
Good morning, we have officially touched down in Tokyo, Japan. We've been here for a day already, trying to fight jet lag, and that's because we flew from sunny Cape Town, South Africa. It was a 24-hour travel day. We flew with Etihad Airlines and had a little layover in Abu Dhabi Airport, and then we landed here at the Narita Airport in Tokyo, Japan. It was quite an overwhelming experience at the airport here in Tokyo, and that's because there's quite a lot you have to do there to make sure that your trip in Japan goes smoothly. First of all, you need to make sure that your eSIM is connected as you land. You need connectivity, it's very important. Second of all, you need to go to the little convenience store, to the ATM in the corner, and draw some money, because apparently Japan is big on cash. Then you need to go to the little Suica vending machine and get a Suica card. It is the most important thing for your trip to Japan, because you use that card for the entire public transport system, the vending machines, etc. You can use a card or cash to load onto your Suica card, but even better, if you are tech savvy, you should actually load the Suica card onto your phone, on your e-wallet, and then you can just upload whenever you need. It's much more convenient, but a Suica card will do as well. After you have your Suica card, you now need that little card for the public transport system. The airport is about an hour and a half away from the center of Tokyo. It's super far. It's the furthest airport from the city we've ever experienced. Because Tokyo is so connected via train, there are so many lines and stuff to navigate, so you will need your Apple Maps or your Google Maps ready and connected to your Holafly eSIM. Once we navigated that whole situation, we got on our train, we made it here to our very cute little Airbnb. We were absolutely exhausted, and so we popped down to the convenience store, grabbed a little meal, had it here in our Airbnb, and tried to sleep. But anyway, let me give you a tour of so-called Airbnb. It is very cute. We're only paying around $100 a night for it, and I booked it 2 weeks ago. It's very traditional Japanese, and it has very cute little Japanese quirks that I want to show you. Slippers! This is a traditional apartment. It's got some wooden flooring, but the bedroom is tatami mats, so you need to be very respectful with the kind of shoes that you wear in there. Let's start with the toilet, because it's magnificent. Japan is famous for their very fancy toilets, and this I think is the fanciest one we've ever seen. Basically, you have a whole bunch of bidet options for all different parts and bits and stuff, but the coolest part of this is this toilet seat is permanently heated. It's fantastic. And then when you flush, look here. That's the sink to wash your hands. How insane! All automatic. And then welcome to our little washroom with this miniature bathtub and shower, and the basin and the shower are connected through one pipe, which I find very interesting. Then we have this full kitchen, absolutely everything we need, but I want to show you something really cute. They give us this little iron. Isn't it so sweet? And then under the sink, they give us a whole bunch, including a traditional Japanese matcha tea set. And then, welcome to my little bedroom. A little paper lantern, and they've given us 2 beds in here. And there's even a closet space for all of our luggage. Please excuse the mess. And then we've got a balcony with a washer as well. And that's about it. This Airbnb is not in the most central location. It's in an area called Sumida Ward, which is close to the Senso-ji temple and the Sky Tree. It's in a traditional little area. I think it's time to officially go and explore Tokyo.
First things first, we will head straight to the convenience stores, actually 7-Eleven in particular. Japan is definitely known for its convenient food stores and vending machines, but apparently they've got the most vending machines in the world, and if you line up every single vending machine, you can connect Japan with Hawaii.
Wow.
What the heck?
That's insane.
There's one thing I want to show Rhett. He's never even seen this. Are you excited?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Let's go.
Let's see. Ah.
These are smoothies that you make in store. So they've got all the frozen fruits. You choose your combination and then you purchase it at the counter, then blend with the blender unit.
I want the strawberry and banana, please.
Which
and the
one?
blueberry.
This one.
This one.
This one.
There's even a carrots and broccoli one.
Oh my word, we found the coffee. They're hot.
Wow.
Oh, they're not in the fridge. This is a hot
Wow.
fridge. It's burning me.
Should we get this one?
How insane is that? Cool.
Baristas latte. That looks nice.
Oh my word. Japan.
Look at all the sushi. I love this aisle. This is my favorite. Sandwiches.
Plenty ready-made meals. I have
Ready-made.
a feeling we're going to rely on 7-Eleven a lot during our time. No, I'm kidding. Well, we'll get some cheap eats. We'll be having some food tours. We'll be eating at the ramen stores. A whole mixture.
I'm going to try this sandwich that has coffee in it.
Hello. And no,
No, thank you.
blending machine. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Arigato.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Time to make our frozen fruit into smoothies. Apparently, we have to scan the barcode. Okay, okay.
Did you scan it?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
It's you need to open it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Open it.
Sorry.
Inside the machine.
Thank you.
Touch, put, okay, and a push.
Okay.
Then push.
Then push.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's filling with water.
Wow.
Oh my word. Smoothie. Japan is too advanced. Okay, cleaning.
Thank you.
It's freezing cold in Japan. I don't know how much longer I can last
It's
outside.
like the 10th of March. It's a bit breezy today. So maybe the smoothies weren't the best of ideas in this cold weather, hey?
No, but we just had to.
Thank you. Pretty yum.
Nice little breakfast.
Ready? This is one of the most complicated metro station systems we've ever had to navigate, and I can definitely tell you, without an Holafly eSIM, I don't think we would have managed. We have to be connected at all times to navigate around Tokyo. It's quite crazy.
We set up our Holafly eSIMs at the airport before we even boarded our flight to Japan, so when we landed, we were ready to navigate the Suica cards and the crazy public transport system. If you don't know what an eSIM is, it's a digital SIM card that you set up on your phone by simply scanning a QR code or using their app. There's no need to take your original home country SIM card out of your phone and purchase local SIM cards anymore when you travel, and there's no reason you should be using your home country's expensive data roaming plans. Holafly will give you unlimited data in over 200 destinations worldwide with no hidden fees or surprise charges. You can purchase an eSIM for one country like Japan, or you can do what we did and get one of their regional packages if you plan to travel to multiple countries. The value for money is so great, and you can can even hotspot your travel buddy at no extra cost. So click the link in the description of the video or scan the QR code on the screen now and purchase your eSIM. You can go ahead and purchase it now. You'll get 5% off using our link, and then you can activate it on the day of your travels. We highly recommend having that set up before you get to Japan all jet lagged and tired. It'll save you a ton of stress. Thank you Holafly for supporting us and making travel so much less stressful. Wow. Back to Tokyo.
So welcome to Senso-ji Temple. It is a Buddhist temple that was built in 645. It is Tokyo's oldest temple and I believe the most visited spiritual site in the world, with 30 million visitors every year, which is insane. And unfortunately, during the World War, the main hall here was bombed and completely destroyed, but it was rebuilt in 1950 luckily. So this is what it looks like now.
That is the biggest lantern I've ever seen in my whole life. That's sick.
Besides Senso-ji being a very picturesque temple, we love how immersive the experience is with all the activities you can take part in, starting with the purification fountain called Temazuya, which is used to cleanse our hands and mouths before going inside the temple. As incense fills the air, it's impossible not to take part in the next ritual, the burning of incense and wafting of smoke onto our bodies. It's believed to symbolize cleansing and healing both physically and spiritually. Near the main hall, you can draw an omakuji, a fortune slip.
What you got?
Number 68, regular fortune. In your dream, you met a mayor gentleman superior to thousands. Get good fortune and wonder why it was so unhappy until now. The fortune came to you like flowers, smelling so sweet on warm days in spring. It is a happy looking that should be celebrated. The decayed branch got flowers open again.
That's fantastic.
This is fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it forever.
And if you receive bad luck like Rhett did, you can tie the slip to a special rack to ward off any misfortune.
I conquered the bad fortune. Bye. Yay.
There is so much going on at this temple right now. First of all, of course, there are vending machines right here. Second of all, on top of the vending machine is Rhett's favorite baseball player. How sick!
That is Shohei Ohtani. He was the first player ever to hit 50 home runs and steal 50 bases in one season. Unbelievable.
But most importantly, we have seen our first cherry blossom, and it's literally too early for them to be blooming. I'm so confused.
So cute.
Oh my word, that's
He's got
so
some white
special.
flowers and pink flowers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. After you're done at the temple, come out to the main entrance. There's so many cute little stalls to grab some knickknacks, some snacks, and there's actually some warm restaurants. I don't know what they're serving up, but they're steamed, so we love it because it is so cold. And if you're like us content creators, you will spend like 2.5 hours at the Senso-ji temple itself, and you will freeze your butt off.
If you're here in March.
Yeah, which you probably should be.
It was time to have our first proper meal in Japan, and of course it had to be a ramen here at Ichiran. It's a very popular chain restaurant with a unique dining experience because each person gets their own eating booth. You don't need to talk to any staff whatsoever. Everything is completely automated, from the vending machine that you use to order and pay at, to the sheet that you write on to customize your meal. They even have these little wooden pieces with certain requests that you can place towards a staff member.
Yay! It looks delicious. You even have a little boiled egg.
and some extra pork on the side.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
And considering Ichiran is such a touristy experience, this ramen was just incredible and one of the best we have ever eaten in our lives. We'll definitely be seeking Ichiran out for the rest of our trip, I can promise you that.
It's so perfect for this cold weather, I cannot even deal. And there's a good amount of noodles and pork and an egg.
It's definitely a good value for money.
Oh my word.
So whenever we're in a new country, the first thing we try to do is a food tour. We'll be trying some really famous dishes tonight. Sushi, sashimi, katsu, more ramen, and a whole bunch more. If you want to do this exact tour, the QR code will be on the screen for you.
Welcome to Piss Alley. This is actually one of the top things to do in Shinjuku and it's on our food tour. This street was formed in 1950 after the war and it's just so cute. It's called Piss Alley because it used to be a drinking street where men would get super drunk, and because there wasn't a toilet here, men would just have a pee there. But luckily for us, there is now a toilet. Hehe. You'll find they predominantly have barbecues everywhere here, and it's yakitori food that they specialize here in the street. And we've lost our group. Our first meal of the tour was here at a traditional Japanese seafood restaurant where we get to try the freshest sushi and sashimi, bottomless sake.
We're about to have some sake. There's two types, a dry one and a sweet one. Rhett and I have gone for sweet.
Good boy!
Good boy! Good boy! Wow, that's strong.
And various other interesting seafood dishes.
No, that's not an egg. No, that's a...
Big piece of
I
fillet.
think that's a heart or something. Do you want to try? Okay, I can break it.
Yeah, try some fish egg.
First time trying fish egg.
Okay, next, this.
Wow, we are literally cooking this mackerel right here, right now. Plain grilled mackerel. I think this is the first and only fish restaurant that we'll be eating at, but it's so fresh. I'm not the biggest seafood lover, but Rhett says that this food is amazing. So let's give it a go, just as it is.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
It's good, right? So yeah,
So good.
so fresh. Yeah, lemony flavor on top.
That is so good. Whoa! Welcome to Japan. Whoa! Big city lights. This is insane. There's anime everywhere. There are just billboards everywhere. There's a 4-story McDonald's over there. Whoa! I feel like I'm in Times Square. We've made it to a section called the Red Light District of Tokyo, and this place is so cool. I can see why so many tourists love to stay in Shinjuku, because it's just so Tokyo. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm really impressed with this tour because not only do you get to try authentic Japanese food, you also get to come to all the top spots in the Shinjuku area. So it's a 2-in-1. We get to see the cool spots and eat the cool food. We've made it to what I think is going to be my favorite part of this tour, and that is to do tonkatsu. One of my favorite meals in the world is a katsu curry. I've been looking forward to it so much. I think we're only going to be sampling katsus here, maybe pork katsu or chicken katsu, but we're definitely going to be eating a lot of chicken katsu curries here in Japan, I can assure you. Oh.
Big second round. You like it?
Cheers.
You like it?
Mm.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. And it's got the mustard on top.
Yeah?
So delicious.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Again. Cheers.
So it's basically just a patty, a pork patty that is so tender, deep fried with just gorgeous crust. There's two types. There's one covered in gravy and there's one covered in mustard. Japanese mustard, which is basically like wasabi. It's so delicious. It's so tender and juicy. Wow, this is I could eat this
It's
every
next
day.
level yummy.
It's next
Wow.
level yummy.
It's not Shibuya crossing, but it seems to be as big.
Honestly, same. I don't know why Shibuya crossing is so famous
Wow.
when there's ones in Shinjuku that look almost the same. Boy. Whoa, that is super sour. I don't know what I'm drinking, just a Japanese cocktail.
Having a Orion beer, which is from Okinawa Island. Very good.
Our next stop was an absolute feast at a restaurant specializing in Okinawa food. We tried various amazing dishes here. First, a pork ramen to die for. Next, some sea grapes that popped in your mouth.
That's great. That's great. Doesn't taste like it belongs in the ocean at all. Thank goodness.
Some amazing deep fried sweet potatoes, pork fried rice that literally melted in the mouth, and finally, bitter fruit stir fried with egg and spam. Bitter fruits is probably the most bitter food on the planet, but it's rich in vitamins, so we kept eating it.
Oh my word, I've never tasted something so bitter before. That is super acquired.
Yeah, it was very bitter.
Apparently it's really, really healthy for you. There it is, full it.
Dessert is takoyaki. You want chocolate?
Chocolate, please.
Taiyaki has a very unique history. It's a fish dessert shaped like a Thai red sea bream with various different fillings from chocolate to red bean paste. The red sea bream was an expensive fish symbolizing good fortune and prosperity in Japan that could only be afforded by the rich. So they created a cheaper dessert version in the shape of the fish so that it was more affordable for everyone to eat and the good fortune and prosperity was shared amongst all.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shingo. Thank you.
It wouldn't be a day out in Tokyo without a trip to the famous Shibuya Scramble crossing. It's the world's busiest pedestrian crossing with as many as 3,000 people crossing at one time and around 2.4 million in a day. And we were lucky enough to see it in the rain. It was magical. They also have the Mario Kart inspired go-karts racing through that we weren't able to book in time. And as if things couldn't get more Tokyo, the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Tour group came past. Nissan GTRs and all. You can book either of these tours on Get Your Guide. We've included the highest rated tours in our Japan wishlist for you. Comment Japan wishlist and we'll be happy to share it with you.
And that's the end of our first full day here in Tokyo. What an epic city. Lots of walking, lots of eating, lots of sightseeing. It has just been amazing. It's a great start to the next 4 or 5 days that we have here. So if you do like these videos, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you in the next one. Good night.
Gion, if you seen it and you mean it and you know you have to go. Fast and Furious. Snowing. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I think this is the best day of my life. The best day of my freaking life.